for them in this one.
They go with Jacobs, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Boy, a cure. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On play action, Rosen. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. A well-executed 22-yard gain. This quarterback now already at 100 yards passing in this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Rosen. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. To throw again on 2nd down. Rosen is going to fire one deep over the middle.
Well, not that we had any questions, but it's obvious his arm does not hurt today, does it? He does not mind slinging it around.
He is firing that pigskin around the yard.
Yeah, putting it deep downfield, taking shots. Unsuccessful there, but I like his moxie.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And down inside the 15 he goes. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
We always hear from coaches how much they like to run crossing routes because they want to hit the receivers on the go, get them the ball, and keep them moving. How about when you hit a tight end that way? Okay, the receivers are going to run past you most of the time. The tight end, they can do their damage a different way, break a few tackles and really scatter some people, can't they? A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and 5 now. Rosen. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. Kenny Stills, the intended receiver, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. So now 4th down looming. Remember, these guys went for it on their last drive, but it didn't work out.
Yeah.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. So we are in the 2nd quarter now as the offense gets set to take over. They've got it 1st and 10. Throwing now, Rosen on 1st down. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. He was looking for Antonio Gates that time. And it's 2nd down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A 2nd one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful. At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up enough.
And Stills has got it. Touchdown, Miami. Kenny Stills. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Eluding the pressure right. Right side catch. This is Gates. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The end result, 21 yards. Here's Rosen to throw. Flush to his right. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Antonio Gates, the veteran tight end, was the intended receiver, but it'll be second down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarter.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. We pick it up second quarter here as the offense gets ready for the drive. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Escaping the pressure right. Gates with the ground. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Here's Rosen. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without...
And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Josh Jacobs. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the third quarter. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the...
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Pernell McPhee, always a threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there. Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
To throw is Rosen. Flushed out right. Finds his target. It's Gates. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first.
Help me out, partner. Did they use up all their juice on second down when they got the sack? Because on third down, zero pressure, all the time in the world, and he picks up the first down with that throw.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want...
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Albert Wilson. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5.
I'm going to come back to you. One day. To you.
On first down, Jacobs. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure. They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Eluding the pressure right. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And a big 32-yard play on third.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for him.
Now a carry for Jacobs. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
Play action here with Rosen. And it's caught by Parker. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's good for 28 yards. Back now in Miami. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running.
And they're waving pressure too much. Down he goes. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And yes, they want the point.